I'm going to flip my little door closed. Here on Saturday, May the 18th. That's from when I was charging it. I left the little charging door open. So, we know the story. It's the weekend, and I don't have any plans, so I've basically slept. I've slept a lot. I have gotten through 2 episodes of General Hospital. I did that. Because I'm like a week and a half behind, somehow. I got a week and a half behind. So I have plenty more episodes to watch. Out of 8. And because it's the weekend, and I can sit here and I can enjoy it, I did open one of the second of 3 Barks Red Cream Sodas. I only have one left after this. I assume if the KC Soda Company was able to get them, I might be able to find them online. I haven't done a search for them yet, but, I mean, I assume if they had to get them from somewhere, like, I don't know where they got them from, because the last time I saw Barks Red Cream Soda was, like, down south, when Mom and I went to Mississippi. So that was one of the vacay days, was going down to Mississippi. I assume that trip had to have been one of the vacay days. I don't remember which year it was that we went down south. I got to meet my internet friend Cassidy, while we were down there. Her and her mother. I've since seen Cassidy 2 more times? 1 more time? I don't know. So, don't let anyone tell you that bullshit that internet friends don't mean anything, because they fucking do. I just hate that narrative. I hate that narrative. It annoys me so fucking much that people try to be, oh, internet friends aren't as good as real life friends that you can hang out with and blah, 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 blah. You can hang out with people in chat rooms. I mean, and now you can do, like, FaceTime, you can do, like, I mean, Ralphie talks to his friends all the time over Fortnite, you know, like, they're on a little headset, and they're like, blah, 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 blah. So don't let anyone tell you that online friends don't mean anything. It's horse shit, and we need to shut that fucking stupid-ass fucking shit up. Shut the fuck up. Ugh. I just hate that. I just hate it so much. But anyway, that's a whole other soapbox. Just every time I think about it, it just makes me so mad. But yeah, if I can find that video and remember to do so, I'll link that year's vacay day, at least day 1, down below. You can decide how many you watch from there. But because there's usually like a week, so there's usually like 7 videos at least to watch. Usually it's a week and a half. I don't think that was one of the times we did 2 weeks. I know when we went up to Canada, that was one time we went up to Canada. It was 2 weeks. I don't know, but anyway. So I've been. I haven't even turned the lights on today. I think I finally woke up. Well, I was awake at some point this morning when it was dark, because I was in the middle of an episode of Paranormal Caught on Camera, and I dozed off. But I mean, it was still dark in here, because it was like 1 p.m. I think, so the sun had like already went over. I guess I'd never turned any of the lights on, because I was trying to watch something spooky in the dark. So, and then of course it's all, you know, the bullshit online videos that people fake. So it's not really that spooky at all. Like, I don't know. I watch them hoping that one of them will show me something that I can't explain. And there's only been like 1 video I've ever seen that I wasn't exactly sure if it was faked how they did it. And since I've come up with a way that they possibly I've been explained to that something about putting their phone on a stand, on a stick. And somehow, that's how this one guy gets away with doing all these crazy cuts in his video, is because it keeps the camera stationary long enough for him to do whatever he needs to do, and then he can clip out. So the bathroom door clip video, I don't know if I can trust that one now either. That was a legitimate clip. But anyway. But yes, I woke up and it was dark in here, and I never even turned the lights on. You know, I haven't showered. I'm, you know, grody, obviously. But those are weekend vibes, man. Those are weekend vibes when I ain't got shit to do. It's just sit here and be fucking worthless for 2 days before it's time to go back and start all the bullshit over again. But in the midst of the bullshit, of course, we have today's question. I have to remind myself of the date. It's the 18th. So the last one on this page. How quickly do you get back up when life knocks you down? Well, I mean, I guess I can say life hasn't really knocked me down that much, I guess. I mean, you know, it's not like a big deal. Some people would think it was a big deal to go, for your home to go into foreclosure, but I mean, I guess that's not really like, I have a work friend right now. I mean, he hasn't worked with us in many years or whatever, but he had a stroke the other night on the way to work, and you know, crashed his car into a stop sign. So, like, I mean, and he's you know, he's dealing with blood clots. I mean, I don't think he's conscious yet. I think they're keeping him sedated while he heals. But they did take him off the ventilator, and he is breathing on his own, apparently. I did see that update today at some point. So, I mean, he's going through a lot more shit than a fucking, you know, a lot more serious shit than, you know, moving, basically. I mean, you know, I did have the foreclosure, but it was like, you know, it was a good move, because it's like, I mean, yeah, I'm getting kicked out of my house, whatever, but it's like, you know, I'm going to where I can flush my toilet, because it's like, you know, I didn't have the money or the know-how to fix anything over there, though I could have probably had the money to fix something if I would have, like, you know, sold some of my collectibles that I had. I don't know. I don't really know if I have anything that's worth money, but I mean, you know, the money it would have taken to have fixed the plumbing over there, which I did have when I call it my Obama money. It was at when they were offering that first-time home buyers tax credit, and I think it was like $6,000. I think they gave me, or whatever. It was like 10% of your. So it's like that. That's the time. I don't think that I knew at the time, or it was kind of one of those things where there was a small problem, but I'm like, I'll just live with that, no big deal, you know, and then the problem proceeded to get worse over time, and I was like, oh, I guess I should have fixed that when I had the opportunity, because now it's not good at all. But I don't know, I just kind of live with shit, I guess, and it doesn't bother me very much. Like I said, life really hasn't knocked me down that much. I mean, I guess you can count when I was a kid, and, you know, the whole issue with my father and whatever, and never being there for me. But I had other people that were there for me, you know. My mom, you know, I mean, my sister in her own way, I'm sure. You know, my grandparents on my mom's side were always there. You know, my Uncle Mike, my Aunt Laura, like, my friends, you know. Like, I had people in my life, you know. It wasn't like, I mean, why is the opinion of the one person who was never there matter? Because it just doesn't, you know. That never really bothered me either. I just never thought about it in that way, I guess. I don't know. And then I was done with him when I was 15 years old. So I never saw him again, you know? So I don't know, like, I don't know, like I think I was talking about this one time recently about how I don't really take that many chances in life. You know, I don't really put myself out there. I don't really put myself in a position to to fail, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. But so you know, life hasn't really had too many opportunities to knock me down yet. So I mean, I like to think that, you know, I mean, with the foreclosure, it was kind of like, I guess, frustrating to deal with, whatever, but I mean, it never really, I don't know, I didn't spend much time worrying about it, you know, because the positives outweighed the negative of like, hey, I'm losing my house, but you know, somebody else is going to have to deal with all these problems, all these issues that have come up with the house falling apart and becoming a money pit for me. A money pit for money that I did not have to fix all of its issues, you know? So, you know, I mean, it was actually like a saving grace to be kicked out of the house instead of, you know, because I could have saved the house. I could have. I borrowed money against my 401k, and I thought about it logically. I'm like, if I save the house, I'm still stuck here with all of its issues and not having a way to fix any of them. So it was better for me to move on, I guess. It was a more positive, you know, atmosphere. It was more positive to just get the fuck out. Take the money, you know, that I borrowed against my 401k to save the house, and, you know, pay the first month's rent and deposit on moving somewhere else, because, like, you know, I mean, I'm still surrounded by a bunch of my bullshit, all of my collectibles that I don't know what to do with. We just showed you in the video the other day about stuff and how 95% of the things that I own are not important. Oh, I mean, I guess they're important to me, maybe, or someone out there, collectibles, whatever, collectors. But, like, you know, at least I can flush my toilet. And I'm not walking through wet carpet every day because something's leaking and I don't know what to do about it. And, like, that's also pretty good. And if carpet does leak, if I do find wet carpet, which I did once, I call somebody else and they deal with it. It's their money, it's their time, they have to deal with it, not me, who doesn't know shit about things. So no, I mean, I'd like to say the few times that I guess I was knocked down, I pretty much got right back up, I guess. Like, I mean, I guess I do to talk about the mini depression that I went through when I was, you know, in college, and my friend Robert was getting married, and, you know, at the time, for whatever reason, it's like, I just look back on it now and I'm like, why was I so fucking stupid? But it's kind of like, you know, I'd never dated anybody or anything, you know, and it's kind of like, you know, I remember when I was a teenager, you know, like actually maybe that wasn't when I was a teenager, that might have been around the time, when my friend Robert was getting married, maybe, you know. My other friend, my other lifelong friend, Jason, tried to help me out, give me advice or whatever, and he was saying, oh, you know, just wait, whatever, and I was kind of like, how long do I have to wait, you know? When's my time? Always the bridesmaid and never the bride. But now it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, why was I so fucking pathetic? You know, like, especially now that it's like the longer I've been alone, the more I've come to enjoy it. And it's like, I don't want to put up with someone else's bullshit. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to, like, you know, like, making my own choices in life and doing my own thing. And it's like, it's just so, like, it's like weekend vibes all the time, man, when I'm not having to go to work to pay bills that I don't want to pay, you know, like, that's my only stressor in life is, it's like, I don't know how people do, like, a full-time job and then come home and do another full-time job, like, taking care of a relationship or a family or whatever. It's like, I don't even want the full-time, I don't even want to do the job that I have, or, you know, the two jobs that I have at the moment. One full-time and one part-time, but, like, I don't even want to do that. And then to come home and, like, have to, like, take care of a family and, like, feed them and clothe them and support them and all that other shit, like, no. I'm not even that good about doing that for myself. So, like, let's not include other people in this. Like, I don't know. So, I mean, eventually at some point, I guess I just woke up one day and realized none of that shit mattered to me, you know, like the more that I heard about people, and, you know, the more I saw things like the commercial on TV about, you know, the husband comes home. I mean, I guess I assume they're married. I just assume these two characters are married. And he has this painting of some, you know, ridiculous painting that he hangs up in the, you know, in the front room, and he's so proud of it. And his wife, like, comes in and she takes one look at it, disapproving, of course, and then looks at him. And then, you know, the next thing you know, the painting's out in the trash. There was a second version of that commercial where there was like a little bit at the end where he goes and he like retrieves the painting from the trash and brings it back inside the house. But it's like, if I want to hang up an ugly fucking painting, there's nobody to tell me I can't do it. You know, like, I'll just hang up the ugly fucking painting, and every time people come in, they'll be like, "That's an ugly fucking painting." I'll be like, "Yeah, but it's mine, and it's on my wall, and you can't tell me to take it down. So go fuck yourself." You know, like, I'm free to hang up any ugly fucking painting I want. So, kiss my ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never decorated. I've never hung anything up in here. There's like a nail in the bathroom that I think did I hang my raccoon on it? Let's take a trip to the bathroom and find out if I hung my raccoon in there. Because I sort of remember there being no, there's no raccoon on the wall. Did I hang a raccoon somewhere? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of when I lived over in number 23. That might have been the time that I'm thinking of. I don't know. But I'll hang up, you know, whatever I want, wherever I want. So, nobody can tell me no. I mean, I guess the apartment manager can, if they decide that, you know, I've got too much stuff in my apartment or whatever. They did say at one point that my apartment didn't meet their cleanliness and tidiness standards. And if I didn't if I didn't clean it up, I said click because I picked clean and pick, so it just came out click. If I didn't clean it up, if I didn't pick it up or whatever, that they might not renew my lease. But they've been to do inspections a couple times since, and as far as I know, I've never received any word. Well, they just did this last one a couple weeks ago, I think, maybe, or last week, maybe. I haven't checked my email since. So maybe they have told me to pick it up, or, you know. But I mean, they have so many people leaving all the time. You know, Mom made that point that, like, you know, I'm somebody who, you know, a constant tenant who pays my rent all the time, and they don't usually have any problems with me. So it's like maybe they decided, just like, see, they never even really said what the problem was. I don't know if it was all my stuff that I have, you know, laying around. That's like the pile just keeps getting deeper, and I don't know what to do with any of it. Like, I mean, I have a bookshelf over there. I think we just discussed the bookshelf the other day. I've never put it together to get started anywhere with anything, and it's like, oh my god. I just need to buy I just need to buy some bookshelves that are already put together and start putting shit on them to get some kind of organization, something around here. I don't know, man. And lady, depending on who's, or they, whoever happens to be watching at the time, creature of the universe, whatever you are. I probably shouldn't mention the Fae. That could be dangerous. Whoever you are. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to say that it doesn't take me long to get back up, but there again, as I've said, I haven't really been knocked down a whole lot in life in 44 years, so I haven't really had that opportunity to test my mettle again, I suppose. I've just kind of sort of existed from this point on, and that's been about it. So every once in a while there's like a bump in the road, and it's just kind of like, keep on. I mean, I don't drive, but, you know, keep on keeping on, I guess. That's like, that's all you can do. Life doesn't stop because you know, hit a rough patch or whatever. You know, it's kind of like, So, another question I don't really maybe have a good answer to, but maybe I do, but maybe I don't. I don't know. But that's the answer you're getting. So that's what it is for today. Hopefully if I do have cookie in my teeth, you may have seen me messing with it. It's not, is it there somewhere? It's from these guys down here. I ate a few of these oatmeal cookies, and it's like, I've been feeling it in there, and I've been trying to like lick it out every once in a while. So if you saw me at any point doing this in the video, that was me trying to get the cookie out of there. You know, behind the scenes secrets. That should be like a pop-up thing. You know, like they used to do on VH1, not behind the music, but pop-up video. Like a little thing pop up, be like Jason was trying to clean his teeth. That'd be great. But anyway, secrets. But anyway, that's it for today, and I'm sure I'll probably sleep more, but I'll see you for what I see you, that's for sure.